I'm Wrestling Days, and you're watching to my phenomenal figures, the best channel on all of YouTube.
What's up, guys, and welcome back to another video here today from Phenomenal Figures. In this video today, we have got my early match card predictions for SummerSlam. SummerSlam is now 2 weeks away, and there has been 2 matches that have been made official, and one of them is Cody Rhodes versus Brock Lesnar. Getting right into it, my first match that we're going to be predicting will be Cody versus Brock. Cody Rhodes will be taking on Brock Lesnar for the final time. Hopefully, this is definitely going to be their last match. Ever since they started this feud, I knew that they were going to drag it all the way on to SummerSlam. Of course, now they've had 2 matches. Cody has 1 win. Brock has 1 win. So it's 1-1, obviously, in this feud. Now, this is obviously should be the last match. But it might not be. Sometimes they love to drag it on longer. But I'm hoping it is the end of this feud. Of course, the first win was at Brock what's it called? What's the pay-per-view called again? Backlash in Puerto Rico. Cody beat Brock. I think he got a roll-up pin on him or something. It was main event. Brock was busted open, bleeding as well. Pretty okay match. The matches, they've been very mid. Then they had one at, what was the pay-per-view called? What's it? The last. Then they had a match at Night of Champions, and Brock Lesnar won because Cody had a fake broken arm. They were selling it as a broken arm. They did something where Brock basically took out Cody backstage, and apparently his arm was broken. It was ridiculous. It was hurt arm. And then, of course, Brock Lesnar ended up winning with the Kimura lock. As we are saying, this should be Brock versus Cody the final time. My prediction is Cody Rhodes wins. He walks out with the W, and Brock loses. And then we get away from this feud because the feud's been okay. Not going to bother talking about, well, I might just mention real quick. On Raw, obviously, we had another segment. Cody had a promo came out. He was in his hometown. Crowd was great that episode of Raw. Came out, was talking, calling out Brock for SummerSlam. Brock came out and just attacked him for the rest of the segment. That's all that happened at the end. But yeah, my prediction is going to be Cody Rhodes into the next match. The next match we're going to be talking about is Ronda Rousey versus Shayna Baszler. And, of course, Shayna Baszler did turn on Ronda Rousey at Money in the Bank. I was there live, and in the moment, I thought it was Raquel that actually, went over and punched Ronda, because Raquel's ring gear sometimes looked pretty similar to Shayna, and I wasn't paying fully attention. I was talking to people who were next to me, so yeah, I wasn't paying fully attention to the match. But then later on, the whole crowd went nuts when it happened. So I was like, okay, that was a bit weird that the crowd went nuts. Then they showed a replay up on the screen what happened, and then obviously I knew, oh, okay, so Shayna's turned on Ronda. And then, of course, Liv and Raquel won the tag titles. This feud has been pretty good, though. I think Ronda Rousey's promos have got a lot better in this feud. Shayna's promos have been good as well. I think this is going to be at SummerSlam. I'm pretty sure it's going to be at SummerSlam. And I'm pretty sure that Ronda Rousey is not going to be winning this, because Ronda Rousey is leaving after this match. Basically, Ronda's going to give Shayna the big win, so I'm going to predict Shayna. Moving on. Alright, the next match is the Ring General versus the Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre. Obviously, Drew McIntyre did return at Money in the Bank, and it was a sick moment. Gunther just beat Riddle, then Drew came out. I wasn't expecting... Well, I thought Drew was going to return, but I didn't think he would return to Gunther. Obviously, Gunther was his last opponent, so it made sense. Now, this match is not being made official, but I'm hoping they put this on the card. Obviously, this is my early match card predictions. I don't really care about the streak for Gunther. Yes, it would be great if he would break it. But now that Drew returned, I want Drew to win. I want Drew to beat Gunther. I'm sick of Drew losing. I think it's Drew's time. I think Drew could have an excellent Intercontinental title reign. And I don't really... And I would like if Drew won a world title. But the thing about it is, I want Damian to win the world title after Seth. And then I want Cody or Jay to win it after Roman. So... yeah, I think maybe Drew would be fine just winning the Intercontinental Championship. I'd be fine with it. I'm hoping that this match happens at SummerSlam, and I'm hoping that Drew McIntyre wins. If this match happens, I'm 100% behind Drew McIntyre. And if it does happen, I'm going to predict that Drew wins. Because I think Gunther's had a good title reign either way. But if they want to keep the streak going, then I have a way that they can do it. They either make this a triple threat with, I think he might, here he is, with this guy, the original Brawl, Matt Riddle. So they either do like a triple threat at SummerSlam with Drew, Gunther, and Riddle. And then that way, let me just put Riddle in frame somehow. And then that way you have Gunther can pin Riddle and doesn't have to pin Drew. And then that way you can have Gunther keep the title until whatever date it is so he can break the streak. And then whatever the next pay-per-view is, maybe Drew can beat him with that. There is some way that you can do it where you can keep the title on Gunther and keep Drew safe. Or you can do this match at SummerSlam and it's a disqualification and Gunther retains and Drew obviously loses, but doesn't actually take a pinfall. That is one way, but I don't really care about doing that. If they want to do that, I'd be perfectly fine if they did do that and then Drew just beats him in the future. But if I'm going to make a prediction, I'm going to say that Drew wins next match. Okay, so the next match is Austin Theory versus LA Knight. Yeah! I'm hoping that they do go this way and they give us LA Knight versus Austin Theory at SummerSlam. Okay, so of course, we have, this could be on SmackDown. It might not be at SummerSlam, but I'm hoping that it's at SummerSlam because I'd love to see LA Knight versus Austin Theory at SummerSlam. I'd love to see LA Knight kick Austin Theory's ass because I've had enough of Austin Theory. I used to like him, but his title reigns got so boring that I would just love to see LA Knight at SummerSlam and I'd just love to see him beat Theory. Okay, so here's basically, let me run it down for you. So, we got the Fatal 4-Way last Friday. Santos Escobar won. Now we got one this coming Friday. It is LA Knight versus Sheamus versus Cameron Grimes versus Rey Mysterio. The winner goes on to face Santos Escobar, and then the winner faces Austin Theory for the title. They've not said SummerSlam. It could be SmackDown. It could be SummerSlam. I'm hoping LA Knight wins that tournament. LA Knight or Sheamus, but I'd rather LA Knight win the title than Sheamus because I first of all think that Sheamus should have beat Gunther. If they were going to give Sheamus a mid-card, it should have been for Gunther, not for the United States title. But I want to say if LA Knight versus Theory makes the card, I'm going to predict that LA Knight wins the United States title. Moving on to the next match. Another reason why I think LA Knight is going to beat Theory is because Triple H said, good things come for those who wait. And I think they're going to give it to LA Knight. I think that they're going to make LA Knight beat Austin Theory. Next match. Okay, the next match is Charlotte Flair versus Asuka versus Bianca Belair for the WWE SmackDown Women's Championship. I know they don't call it that anymore, but it is the SmackDown Women's Championship. I know that is not the championship that Asuka has right now. Obviously, they do not have one out, so I'm just going to have to use that. Okay, so this match should be pretty good. I'm hoping that they are going for this triple threat. It seems that they're building up this, and I think Io Sky might cash in at the end. She might not. But if they do have this triple threat, I think Asuka needs to retain or it will be the worst title reign in the women's division history. So yeah, this match is probably what they're going for at SummerSlam triple threat. Hoping that they do because I think it could be an absolute banger. And I think Asuka's going to retain and Io Sky will tease a cash in, but I don't think she should cash in yet. I think it should be down the line. But yeah, she might not. But I'm going to say that Asuka wins. Next match. Alright guys, the next match is Seth Rollins versus Finn Balor for the World Heavyweight Championship. Of course, this match did happen at Money in the Bank, and I was disappointed. I felt like this match could have been a lot better, in my opinion. But now we're getting it here again at SummerSlam. And the storyline, though, the feud has been amazing. Their match was a letdown, but their feud has been fire. H has been cooking with this feud. Of course, I want Seth. I don't think Balor should beat him here. In the future, I'd be fine with it. But here, absolutely not. Seth Rollins should retain. It might be the Demon. It might not. I would say don't make it be the Demon. Simply because I don't want Finn to win. And simply because I don't think Finn will win. Second of all, another reason here is because Damian Priest could cash in. And Damian Priest could walk away as the World Heavyweight Champion. It is a possibility. Do not forget this one. But, let me just actually put Damian Priest in frame. Let's put Damo in frame, shall we? Because I feel like, he's going to be involved in this match, right? I think it's going to be like the exact same. He's not going to cash in. He might just come out. He's not going to cash in. Hopefully he doesn't. Then I think that Finn's going to lose. Seth's going to walk away with the championship. Hopefully there's a stipulation added to this match. And hopefully this match is an absolute banger. Because I think it needs to be a banger. I think Seth has been doing great work. But I think he needs to give us a banger with this title run. So far with this title run, he has not had any bangers. And I think this could be the banger that we're looking for with Seth Rollins. He had a banger with Logan Paul. That was his last great match. And let's hope that this is an absolute banger. Next match, guys. And I'm going to predict Seth wins. Alright, guys. It is time to talk about the main event here. And yes, I have to hold the camera because my tripod is just terrible. I'm very sorry if it is a little shaky because it is pretty hard to film. But yeah, our main event is Roman Reigns versus Jay Uso. I'm sorry if this video was a little all over the place. It's because my tripod is terrible. It's so hard to record with. But of course, our main event is Jay Uso versus Roman Reigns for the Undisputed Universal Championship. And now, I'm 100% behind Jay. I love Jay just as much as Roman. I gotta be honest. Ever since Jay Uso became main event Jay Uso, he's been one of my favorites. He pinned Roman Reigns at Money in the Bank. I could not believe it. I'm all in on Jay winning. But if he does it, I won't be pissed off. I won't be sad because I want Cody. Jay, he's not like my first pick. If you ask me Jay or Cody, I could go either way. I don't really mind. If Jay doesn't win, I understand it. But I would just love to see Jay win. Do I think Jay needs it? Do I think Jay needs it to become a main event guy? I think no, because I think he already is up to main event guy. Cody already is, but I feel like Cody needs the title more. But if Jay won, I'd be very happy. And I'd be very behind Jay. But Cody might be the right one to do it. Jay would be phenomenal, though, because it started with Jay. It ends with Jay. I just think it's amazing if Jay wins. But unfortunately, I do not think it's going to go that way. Let me just pause the video for 1 minute because I need to get my Jimmy Uso figure. Now, I think Jimmy Uso will be coming down to the ring. I think Solo will stay backstage. Because I think Solo will stay backstage. He won't, well, no. He'll enter with Roman, but he won't stay out there. He might or he might not. But I think they're going to have Solo. Jimmy obviously is out. Jimmy's going to return on the night. So let me explain. Solo's backstage. It's Roman and Jay just battling out the ring. Paul Heyman obviously ringside. So what happens is Jey Uso's about to win. Maybe Solo comes down and tries to cost him. Jimmy comes out. Boom. Takes out Solo. Jimmy and Solo on the outside fighting. Jay might be distracted. He might not be. But Roman ends up winning. Both Solo and Jimmy are out. Roman ends up winning somehow in some way. I'm going to predict that Solo's out. Jimmy's out. You're out. It's only Roman Reigns standing. That is my first prediction. Second prediction is Solo turns on Roman Reigns. That would be crazy, I think. I don't know if he will. It could be Solo turns on Roman Reigns, and then Jay wins. Or it could be Jay wins with the help of Jimmy. It could be something along that lines, but I'm going to predict Roman Reigns wins. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to my fan figures. Sorry about the lack of uploads. I have been in my holiday home, so I have not got the chance to record because obviously in my holiday home, I do not have the arena, so I can't record videos. But I thank you a lot for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to my fan figures. My fan figures out.